got the mic in hand. David's laughing like a one-man band, talking disco, bell-bottom flares, and a little bit of scripture to say your prayers. It's the past, it's the present, it's the holy air. Sit back and join us, Bible, bibs, and a prayer. Bible, bibs, and a prayer. We're keeping it real. From the red, white, and blue to the spinning wheel. It's stories and devotion, good vibes to share. Come on and listen to Bible, bibs, and a prayer.
Another sunrise, another chance to shine. Time to wake up, compadres, and seize the day. Good morning, America, and good morning to you. David and I are back in the saddle looking for that next adventure. So saddle up and let us hit the trail together. And by the way, thank you for allowing David and myself to come into your homes as well as your lives here on Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer, Season 3. Friends, let David and I remind you here this morning. Let's start out this morning like this. Every morning is a beautiful morning. And when you look in that mirror, you are beautiful, no matter what in this world. And most of all, oh my goodness, you are loved. John 3:16 again tells us, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but hey, have eternal life. So let us embrace this morning, this new day, this new season. Allow me to quote Dwight L. Moody, we are told to let our light shine, and if it does, we won't need to tell anybody it does. Whew. Lighthouses don't fire cannons to call attention to their shining, they just shine. So be that light in the world today, shine bright and shine for God. Now let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to introduce the one, the only, the man of the hour. It is slingshot time, America. And here is one of my best friends, Mr. David Keener. It is time to shake and bake.
Well, thank you. Good morning, sir. Glad to be back here. How we doing?
Oh, we are doing wonderful. Good morning, Mr. David. How you doing today, brother? It's been a while.
It has been, and I was just wondering if we still remembered how to do this. We've got some enhancements, huh?
Oh, people.
I mean, we've really spruced up the place a little bit since last time.
I tell you, kudos to David. Now, here's the thing. We're going to let you on a little. David, he gave a little teaser here about, 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and he has went back and he has recreated the opening, which love the opening, David, the opening song.
Thank you.
It just rocks. Now, we're going to throw out a little teaser to you. Listen to it, replay it a few times, try to figure out who is singing the song, who is the artist. Now, if you correctly answer, we'll give him till Thursday, next Tuesday. What do you think, David?
Yeah, give him till Thursday.
All right, we will give you to Thursday to figure out. Now, you got to drop a comment in on who is the singer, and if you are correct, we will send out a little gift to you. Now, I'm not sure. It might be an autographed picture of David and myself, or, we don't know yet. We're kind of winging it on this, because due to popularity, we have just blossomed.
Well, I mean, we found an artist to do a custom theme song for us. I mean, that we've arrived, right? Or something.
We have arrived, and I've got some more information to share, but David and I were talking. We're becoming so popular that it is time for us to hire a makeup outfit consultant.
Yes. Yes.
Because, I mean, we are going live, mainstream America, and not that David and I need the sprucing up. Oh, boy. Let me put it this way. I can only speak for myself. It's either this or a bag over my head. So I think we need some professional help here, if you know what I mean. But yeah, no. But here's the thing. David has went out of his way. He's got this thing ready. It's beautiful. We are hoping to move our studio over to another room, which expands our ability, and we've got some great ideas coming that gives us more room to come to you, our valued and loyal viewers and listeners. So we've got some great ideas. It's just a slow process. And between you and I, my wife is kind of in charge of that over there in the other room. And you got to walk carefully. And if you're a man and if you're married, you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to disrupt the wife or make her happy because, David, that old saying comes in. A happy life is a result of a happy wife.
That's right.
So if you dig me, you get what I'm saying. I need to gently push and maybe even sweeten her up a little bit there, David. But and no, I'm not saying my wife needs sweetened up. I'm probably digging myself a hole here, David. I better shut up. But anyway, we've got big things to come for the before the end of the year. We are excited, and we thank you for letting us into your lives. You know, we might be small, but we sure are mighty, and that's how I like to look at it. And again, we've got just some spoilers, perhaps some great dad jokes. David and I are willing to share to show a little skin even. Oh, my, that ought to start the people talking out there, all 4 or 5 of you. You know, maybe we'll get up to 10 with that. Just hold your horses. You know, maybe a little ankle action, maybe even up to the knees, David. You never know.
Oh,
baby. Woohoo, here we go. But no. We might start our own fan club. Maybe we'll be on a calendar. Maybe that's our next gesture. Yes. But anyway, we are trying to grow to give you a better product, and we are having a great time doing it. But again, go back and check out the season 3 trailer. It's awesome. I love the dodgeball, David. Can't get over the dodgeball. The poor man, when I am gone, I believe I was on vacation. What the guy will do to entertain himself.
I was trying to warm up for the youth dodgeball.
And again, here at Roxford, we got a lot of things coming up. But again, we are so glad you're back here with us. Now, here's the big question. David, what have you done with your time off this year? Well, this summer.
A lot. Is this a segment of what did I do during my summer vacation? Let's see. We went to the zoo while we were off. I went to the Air Force Museum down in Dayton. Have you ever been?
No, I have not.
It's really cool, and it's free, and I accidentally stumbled.
It's free.
I stumbled onto the Air Force Base, too. That's another story for another time, probably. But we had
good time.
Yeah, it was fun. I'd encourage anybody to check it out.
Yeah, I've never been down there.
That's really neat. They got B-52 bombers and stealth fighters, and yeah.
You know, David. Okay, this is my my sixth sense kicking in, but something tells me that you and I would never have made it as fighter pilots due to certain restrictions on size.
Well, I see you need glasses. I don't think you can have glasses.
Okay, all right. Even I think if the eyesight was good, there might be just a smidge on fitting into one of the bad boys.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd probably be in the back.
We could hit the ejector seat. We get stuck in the canopy. We couldn't get out.
Imagine that, folks. Yes. Wow. Yeah, but no. Anything else you guys do?
No, that pretty much covers it. I mean, it was hot. It's finally cooled off now.
Yes,
but
these last few days have been glorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like the summer has just come. And like any time.
Blew by.
You know, school. Oh, yes, children. School is about to begin. The cries. My 11 or 12-year-old, excuse me, Ellie, 12-year-old is already singing the blues. I was like, what are you going to do when you become an adult? And again, she's like myself and so many. Well, I can't wait till I'm an adult. And it's like, you have no clue what you're saying.
Right.
No clue.
Yep.
To go back just for a day and relive one of the days that you could pick. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
As a child. Sunday we showed, we're talking about Happiness and Joy, which we encourage you to tune in and check them out. But I wanted to be a stinker. So before the song and after the song, the opening song, I showed the beauty of the snow coming down, because here at Roxford we have a lot of non-snow people. Imagine that, people who do not like snow and the cold. Me, I love the snow and the cold because I'm a large-bodied person. But afterwards it showed, it was a panda bear, I believe, rolling around in the deep snow. Again, just to give them that moment. And I said, but go back to when you were a child, you know, especially when that snow day hit. You were up, couldn't wait to get out there, waiting for the okay from mom to put your boots on. And if you were lucky, remember those, now this is going back, them big, heavy boots that weighed 20 pounds and they had the insert, but you could pull the insert out and put them by the furnace, the vent, you know, and they would dry overnight. Or the old bread bags over the feet. Yes. Socks sometimes for mittens when you got real desperate, or the mixed match socks. The good old days. It's not cold out, Mom. What do you mean? Come in. Yes, the good old days. But yeah, this summer, we haven't done a whole lot, and we chose to skip out on going to the beach and do next year a bigger beach,
Yeah.
I told Ellie I'm putting my chicken money back or my egg money, but if we do it next year, we can have a nicer one.
There you go.
Yeah. So, but yeah, again, and of course she gets to do stuff,
Oh, yeah.
She's like, yeah, it seems like dads are always the one that kind of misses out on, hey, we're going to the pool today, we're doing this, we're doing that.
It's because we're working.
Yeah. Or maybe we enjoy that quiet time.
There's also that.
Yes, but we're not going to mention that. But hey, drop a line. Let us know what you've done this past month and a half, 2 months here, July, August. I mean, here we are, August. September will be here before we know it. And before you know it, we'll be decorating. Hopefully in our new space, we'll have Christmas trees, wearing our, oh, yes. And we've got some ideas for this hat, baby. Woo, yeah. Fits like a old glove. Funny story real quick, guys. I had a jug of lemonade in here from when we were shooting, and I forgot about the jug of lemonade. And David came in to run some tests here, and he's like, hey, Jim, just to let you know, your lemonade got a hole in it and spilled all over the floor. So you come in, and I had a few hats on my floor, and I can smell it now. It almost smells like a brewery in here.
A little fermented.
Yes, a little fermentation going on. So I imagine if anybody walks in, and they're going to question, what is Jim and Dave been doing in this room? But yes, it was just, whoa, a little lemonade. No, folks, haven't been drinking. Well, yeah, but no, we're going to have a good time like always. But again, share those memories with us. Let us know what you've been up to. And most of all, we pray, and this is for David and I myself, you make memories with those you love, because you never know what tomorrow might be or might bring. So drop us a line and tell us about them. If you went on vacation, anything special, anything happened that was noteworthy, here we go. Noteworthy. And I'm sure you always have those moments on vacation, whether you get off the wrong exit, you go the wrong way, your hotel, you go, oh my goodness, it just opens up the door of what can happen. And, did you see the sharks that have been hitting? Oh, I forget, there was this
I think I did see a clip of that, yeah.
There was one, they caught a great white. I think it was the largest so far recorded.
Wow.
And it was on its way to a beach, and I forget where at. And then they showed one on, and I believe this was an AI, and I mean, this thing was huge up near the beach. And it's like, yeah, I don't think I'd be going in the water anymore.
You're right.
We're going up to the pool, David. But yeah, those stories, and that's what's great about vacations. They always, lifetime stories for years to come. So let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And the goal of David and I and myself here in season 3 is to get more people to interact with us. So come on now. We're talking to you. I mean, we got all this cool stuff. David got me a new mic. I feel like, the guy from Late Night.
Johnny Carson had the mic on the desk.
He has the glasses, wore the suspenders. Oh, man.
Larry King.
Larry King, yeah. Didn't Larry King have one of these, I believe?
He had one that sat on the desk, but yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm feeling a little, like, hoity-toity now in the land of broadcasting.
You're a professional podcaster now.
Yes. We might even be able to do the weather. Think we can get a green screen back here, and there you go. Always got a 50-50 chance of being right or wrong, right? All right, but hey, a lot has happened in our country these last 3 months, have they not? A lot. And again, it's the good and the bad. And you got to find your way through that. So again, we've got a lot to talk about, and we're really looking forward to it. And again, hopefully opening up more and getting to some truth. Because there's a lot of truth to be told out there, and it starts with you and I. But most of all, it starts here in the Word. And hopefully we can get into that more and have honest conversations with you, myself here, and David, to where we get to know each other on a more personal basis as well. Maybe we can hit on some things that you have questions on, you ponder late at night. But David, summertime always brings out those home summer projects, true?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, the honeydew list. especially painting. So, David, the other day I went down to the paint store to get thinner. It didn't work. I don't care who you are. Now, that's funny.
Here, hang on. Let me find it here. Here, hang on.
Hey, all right. We are big time now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Our thought of the day deals with the very world you and I live in. Returning hate for hate multiplies hate, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Martin Luther King Jr. As we dive in here, a question that will lead into our discussion for today. And we're just going to get right into it. And we're going to get real and maybe a little raw. Maybe step on some toes. But you know what? That's how we get to the truth, right, David? Sometimes we might have to admit some things in our lives that maybe we like to keep under or in the closet.
Yeah.
We don't want people to know about us. I think everybody has those. Now, I call them the BC moments before Christ. That, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I just assume not talk about because I've been forgiven.
Yep.
And why bring it up? But sometimes, amazing how things can, you know, you do everything you can to keep your trash in the can, and lo and behold, something finds a way to get in the can and drag some of that trash out. So how true it is in life. But David, why do we hate? Why do we as mankind hate? Why do we hate on our brothers and sisters of this world?
Jealousy, maybe? I don't know.
Ponder that, if you will, because there's a lot of reasons why we hate if we're willing to take the time and be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, Brother Jim, I don't hate anybody. Well, maybe hate might be a strong word, but boy, you sure can talk about them minus the love. True?
That's right.
Literally from day one, we have displayed this action. Now, if we go to Genesis 4, Adam made love to his wife Eve. Now, we're all adults on this show, so don't get, oh my goodness, and this is out of the Word of God. Adam made love to his wife Eve, and she became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, with the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man. Later, she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now, Abel kept flocks, and Cain worked the soil. Verse 3, in the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. And Abel also brought an offering, fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering, he did not look with favor. So Cain was what? Cain was very angry, and his face was downcast. Then the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, oh, David, if you do what is right, you will not be accepted. But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires you, but you have to rule over it. Now Cain said to his brother Abel, let's go out to the field. And while they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. In verse 9, then the Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? I do not know, he replied. Am I my brother's keeper? I wonder how long, David, that was before, how old they were, you know.
Yeah.
As brothers, I haven't done any research on that, but I know you've got a brother. Can you imagine?
No.
Just offing your brother one day because jealousy? Could that be one of the reasons why this first murder, this first violent action occurred?
I think so.
Jealousy? Pride?
Yeah.
David, what if we go back to the very first sin that did not take place on this earth, but in heaven? Pride. Rebellion. Boy, the apple sure doesn't fall far from the tree, does it?
Nope.
Yes. Pride and jealousy, which resulted in anger, exploded into hate and thus murder at that moment in time. Did Cain wake up that morning knowing that he would murder his brother that day? When you and I wake up each morning, is our heart filled with rage and anger? Murder upon our mind? Why so angry, my friends? Why so violent? Where is the compassion and love for one another in this world today? Great question, isn't it, David?
It is.
Where is our love and compassion? I suffer from it too, my friends. If you live in New Philly and Dover, oh my goodness, I've made the comments to a few. What happened to our little town back from the 70s and the 80s? People everywhere.
Yeah.
You try to get through that Walmart area, oh my goodness.
Just wait,
Good.
Chick-fil-A's coming.
I know. That's just going to add to the chaos, the madness. And I'm afraid that's going to throw fuel on the fire of getting a little angry, little road rage.
Yep.
Come on, people, be honest. What pulls your trigger? I noticed that. I found myself just getting angrier. Tried to go to the gas station Saturday, Dave, there at Speedway.
Yeah.
The pumps were packed. Line. So it's like, all right, I'll go down to the south side there at the Bell store. Mm-hmm. I had to get on 416 anyway. Well, guess what? Same thing. Had to go to Tusky anyway. Shout out to Buffy and Harold down there at the 4-H. Great rigatoni dinner they had. But I thought, well, I'm going down to Tusky to pick up my rigatoni dinners. I'll just get gas down there. Hey, it was 10 cents cheaper and I didn't have to wait.
Nice.
But again, it's like my patience, David, is really getting thin sometimes.
Yeah.
Because going to Philly used to be enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now it's just like, oh. Now, am I going to go out and murder somebody? No. But the rage sure does happen. The anger still, I get a little testy sometimes. Yeah. I think we all do. And again, in this world today, look at what, it seems like we're all walking around with a license. We think we have a license just to blow up. Hello, AT&T, how may I help you? Now, I can't do an Indian voice, and I'm not knocking our Indian brothers, okay? But the frustration, let's be honest, and I'm being honest here. When you get someone who is able to communicate well with you, it helps take some of that pressure off, right?
It does.
But when you call an 800 service and you can't understand that person, what does that do?
Just adds to the frustration.
Adds to the frustration because I've already hit 10 different numbers to get to you, and now I can't understand you. And again, I'm not being mean, but I'm being real, guys. And you try to go, and I do, and with God as I try to be so kind, so helpful. But again, my patience runs so far.
Yeah.
Because the language barrier is just so, Customer service. David, could you please tell me, or you come to me? I learned this from Bueller's. A shout out to Ron Scepter, the manager back in the day. He taught me. He showed me. When a customer comes up to you, David, you come up to me, sir, where's your dog food? Oh, I think it's over in aisle 6 there. No. I was taught, sir, come with me.
Yep, that's right.
Take you to the aisle. What brand are you looking for, sir? Here we go. This is what we have. Is there anything else I can help assist you with today?
Yep.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Sears taught me the same thing when I worked there.
Okay. How times have changed.
Yep.
It is such a smile on your face when somebody will actually talk to you and actually give you their full attention and actually say, hey, I can help you with that.
Yep.
Versus, excuse me, while you're on your phone during work or you're talking to your I love that one, David. You're out there on the floor and or at the help desk, and you and the associates are talking. They're not talking work. They're talking, and it's like,
you feel like an intrusion.
yeah, do I need to light a firecracker here to get your attention? Or isn't doing it anymore. Again, all these little things, and Brother Jim too, man. I got my, it's like I'm going to a gunfight, remember the old shootouts, the gunslingers with their hands and that's sad. But you think about how we just shout hate so easily anymore. Hate and anger. Here you go. One of my all-time favorite politics, David. Oh, politics. Hey, all you Democrats, you are morons for voting for Joe Biden and his crew, especially Kamala. Hey, all you Trump lovers out there, nice hairdo. I cannot stand the man or his mouth. You are a basket of deplorables. I didn't know of anybody else I could really make fun of, in the political realm.
Right.
I mean, there are so many, but you get my point.
Yep.
Insult after insult. Democrat to Republican, Republican to Democrat. The liberals, the conservatives, the tree huggers, this, that, the snowflakes, the rednecks, oh my goodness. You look at all the varieties the columns we could fall in to identify as, David. You see what I mean? We can't even, who can talk politics anymore and have a civil conversation if we disagree with one another, true?
Yep.
I mean, you can get away with it with your family dinner, especially if you want to get out of the family dinner. Because you know Uncle Bob over there is totally opposite you. And you're like, you tell your cousin, hey, dude, watch this. Hey, Bob. Well, that was my ticket out of the dinner. You know, it's like a nuclear explosion just waiting to happen. Maybe we could add that.
There you go.
The mushroom cloud of when we get together and talk about politics. And that's just one idea and thought. You know, let me ask you something, David. When we talk this, when we argue about this, when we can't even carry on a civil conversation. And honestly, I thought about this. We're talking about our children and grandchildren's world, are we not?
We are.
Their future.
Yep.
But we can't even get past Trump's got orange hair and Biden's a raging lunatic.
Right.
That's as far as we can get our maturity level goes. Instead of talking about our economy, our conservation, our allies, you know, all the important things that matter. No, I love how we just trade insults back and forth, and I'm guilty of it too. Yeah. Try not to be anymore. I'm really trying to, but sometimes there are good ones out there that you just can't pass up. A whole lot of hate and anger going on. Now, we can throw in race, immigration, LBGT, XYZ, and everything in between. Animal rights, women's rights. Children should have the choice to choose what gender they are. The church. Oh, David, there's a hot topic right there. You mean the church? David, is there anger in the church?
Oh, yeah.
Could there be hate even in the church, David?
Come
on. Get out of town. What have you been smoking? Or is this fermentation getting to you and affecting your mind? Yes. Yes, my friends. Yes. The list of anger and hate goes on and on. Where and when does it come to an end? When you look in the mirror each morning, does that person looking back at you, do they suffer, allow these actions of evil and sin into their lives? Are you an active participant of this hate and anger? It's a good question for you, because only you can answer that. As a human being, don't you think we can do a whole lot better? Yeah. I do. As Brother Jim, I can do a whole lot better. What about you, my friend? Can you do better on the way you love people and perhaps be a little more compassionate in your life? Maybe chew on that this week. Think about it. What triggers me and why? Why do I hate? And well, Jim, again, you might not hate, but you have very strong feelings against something or someone or an idea or a thought. Like I said, we're going to try to get real, season 3. Well, my friends, that just about does it for this Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. A shout out to my mama, Miss Becky Caulfield. Turned 73 today, mama. And I pray many more to come. Mr. David, my friend, any closing thoughts or comments for this first segment of season 3?
Just glad to be back, and hang on. It's going to get fun.
I believe so. Oh, my goodness, we started out, and Brother Jim said a bad word. We'll see how many complaints we get. Just doing an audio check to see if they're listening.
Yeah, so we'll at least know they're listening.
Yeah, exactly. Our friends, as we close, please remember, you have meaning, you have value, and most of all, you are loved. May God continue to bless you just as well. May you and I continue to thank our Lord above for our blessings each and every day. And if we meet again, well, then we will smile and rejoice. And if not, then this parting was well made. Thank you for joining David and myself here on Bible, Bibs, and a Prayer. This is the big guy, Brother Jim.